Hello guys, welcome back to another episode of Blackmire. Today guys, I am putting in a new flat ride in Blackmire. This was something like totally I had not planned at all, or it was mainly just such a spontaneous idea. Because as I said, I felt like this area over here needed something. And since I couldn't really find out a way to make buildings here without taking all of it away, like the vibe, and I feel like if I may take this ride and lower it below the ground and then make like a dome arch on the ground floor, so you can actually look down to the ride from where you're walking around. And I feel I was a little bit, because as I said, it was super spontaneous. So what the purpose of the ride should be in Blackmire, I really didn't know. And I didn't know if it should have a purpose at first or actually just be a ride. But I got some suggestions from people in Discord, and I felt like the turbine goes very well for this ride here. So that's what we're gonna call this. And then we have the generator on the other side of the island, and here we have the turbine, which I guess is also is like stacking up power and yeah, you know, all that stuff. So to make it feel like that all the power you see in Blackmire it's from the generator and from this turbine here. I did, as you saw in the start, try a little bit of different rides, see which one could fit the most, and I was also looking in which ride I might be easier for me to theme for this theme here. So what you guys are gonna see me build here today is this ride that is gonna be intertwined into the ground, but also making like this so the cube is also underneath, and then in that way I kind of already have the going down part below the foundation, where I can continue building on this path below it to the dock ride, to the sewer dock ride. So this was mainly also just me just trying to see how much room I do have, how much can I allow to do, and where is the limit here. And as you can see, a lot of the video here in the start is a lot of path work and terrain work and all that stuff. And the path is not very pretty to look at, I know. But when I cover it up with this, you don't really see where people are walking. And yeah, it was a little bit of a pickle to try to cover up the path and all that stuff. And I think that this might be part one, because I'm not gonna be finished with the area in this video. My goal is to kind of have this ride finished for you guys for the video, and then detail it a little bit around, and then in the next video I will go back and kind of like try and see if I can clean up this area here so it looks steampunky. Because I feel like now that the two areas here you saw previous episode where I made the inventor and also that little clock contraption, and I feel like when I started to fill out these areas here now, that the ground itself, the base, the foundation, it's pretty much settled. As you guys know, there's always the small detailing which is gonna make the vibe, the atmosphere, which I'm also gonna make, which you also will see me do here. But for now, it's mainly just the same old dome as I've done a lot of other places in the park. As you know, guys, I do say to you that sometimes my theming and my buildings are a little bit repetitive. Like this round dome here, I got that also on the other ride, but the other ride has like some glass works and some pipes all the way around, and I really didn't feel like doing this on this one. Also to try and keep it more unique and different. But it wasn't an easy easy target here I put in mind of building. As I said, it was spontaneous, and I really didn't have anything planned about it. It was just I opened up Planco, and I just felt like I need a new ride here. And I know I said in one of the previous episodes that I still have a DLC for you guys, the adventure pack, which is still on the table. And I said that I would take the best suggestion of a ride and give it to the guy. But the thing is that all of you had the DLC. But I really like a lot of your suggestions, which I will come back to later on in the series. I think I might be able actually to incorporate 1 or 2 more rides in this park, because I feel like I can do that. And I even have a new coaster in my mind too, which is something that might even not be made by me. Oh, I know. But that's something I'm just still stumbling upon and brainstorming a little bit and talk to some people, because there's a coaster I really want in the park, which for me is so stupid to work with. I'm not gonna say which one. I rather want to keep it as a little bit of surprise if it's gonna be a thing, because I'm not entirely sure yet. But anyways, what you see me do here, guys, is that I made the dome first, and then I'm trying to like just create the inside of the dome, trying to make it look pretty. I'm not really focusing so much on the queue line today. I will do that in the next video, as I said. Here I'm mainly just making it ready and trying to fill out some of the stuff that I wanted to do in Blackmire for a long time. Last video you got a little bit of me detailing the coaster, which I'm also gonna get back to. I'm actually hoping, as I said, guys, and this is true story. I know for you guys it might seem far away, but I'm really hoping that for episode 50, that I can have the coaster in Blackmire finished, at least have a POV for you guys. So that is the goal. My goal isn't to be finished with Blackmire at episode 50. It's mainly just the coaster. Because it's 7 months ago since I started the coaster, and I've only made 2 or 3 episodes of me detailing it, and I feel like it's about time that I actually start to finish it up and kind of get an image on how this entire thing is gonna look. As you see here, I did use the custom brick wall here because the normal walls weren't really good, and I felt like here I had some more how do you say, free space. Like I didn't have anything like where I had to like go with the grid, so I could basically just build whatever I felt like building here. And I did struggle a lot with this part too. As you guys see, everything is not going smoothly on this video. It was a lot of struggling also compared to connecting the path from the upper floor to this floor, and just figuring out how to make it look pretty when you come down here. So it wasn't easy, guys. It definitely wasn't easy to make this right here. I actually prefer making the drop tower right instead at the mountain town. It just felt better and easier to go with compared to this, where I have this small amount. But as you guys see, and as I said, now we are below the foundation, so I might as well maybe extend this path to go deeper into the foundation, where we will have the dog ride with the Cascade water coaster, and then we're gonna mix up, like, I'm not thinking a huge dog ride. I mean, like, basically maybe a little drop and some bank turns, maybe not a lot, maybe like a 1 minute 30-second ride or something, because I don't want to fill up the entire foundation below the industrial ground. But you guys know, I never know what I will end up doing. Maybe I will even use so much time on it, and boom, then we have a 3-minute ride or something. I don't know. But I will definitely working on to start on this stuff here. And guys, I mean, I'm actually quite in front of my own plans here in Blackmire, because the foundation, as I said, is actually almost done. I still need the other side. You know, we have right, left, and the front. Now we just have the back where the generator is, and I'll probably figure out something to do there. Maybe yeah, I'm not entirely sure yet what we're gonna do, but I have some plans, and I will see. I will try improvise and do a little bit of stuff when I try it and see how it will work for me. Here I was a little bit of struggle with the scaffolding here. It kind of like went inside of the booth, or the right booth here, so I felt like I needed to make a little glass. It doesn't make super much sense. It's a little peek hole she has to look in, but it looked better than having a scaffolding clipping through. So okay, so this part here, guys, is in King's Row Overwatch. There is these subway entrances and exits. I had that in mind when I built this. It's not looking anything like it, but I kind of felt like it was kind of cool to have these sort of little archways going down to the sewer, or to this dock right, I was about to say, or to this flat right here. I also did end up using the sci-fi canopies here. I wasn't quite sure if it was good, but I felt like they were round, and if I just kind of like framed them into each other and detailed them a little bit, then maybe the sci-fi thing would go away. And I'm pretty sure, or not sure, I'm pretty satisfied on how it turned out in the end. It's not the best thing to be added in Blackmire, but it does something. And I can maybe have one more of this standing in the other side of the Blackmire like foundation, so you kind of have an exit and an entrance and all that stuff, just to make it feel like you can. There's more exits or way down to the sewer, which it's gonna become. So I'm mainly just detailing it here, guys. Just the same old detailing as you all know, and trying to fix the path. Oh, I struggle a lot with the path. I think this is one of the first videos where I actually have a lot of my path struggle in. So I know it's not super exciting to watch, guys, but if I just wanted you to see how sometimes this path tool in this game is just it's so annoying. I really wish they did it in another way, but okay, I have 4,000 hours and I've played it for 2 years now, so a change with the path tool now wouldn't really make any. It wouldn't do a lot to me. Let's just say it like that, because I'm kind of used to it now. But anyways, guys, enough talk for me for now. I will give you guys a song or two, and I will get back to you guys in the end and tell a little bit more, because then I'm gonna detail the inside of the right dome, and I'm detailing a little bit on the exterior as well. So yeah, guys, kick back, relax, whatever you do, and enjoy the music, guys. I'll see you soon. Alright guys, welcome back. I hope you enjoyed the music. As you saw here in the video that I'm struggling a lot with the interior of this ride. I put in the, what is it called, the windmill thing. I can't remember it right now. The one that you use for windmills. I know it has like a wooden texture, but I did try to cover up the things that I could, like with some metal, but it just didn't look right for me. I also cut that part out so you don't see me struggle and actually just don't. Yeah, I had a half an hour recording of me trying to fix it, but it just didn't work out. So what I did was that I placed it, and then where it runs like in circles, I tried to make the iron girder so it feels like it kind of like runs in this sort of girder hole, like where it like goes all the way around, because it does clip through. And to make it look like proper and some way realistic, I needed to have this sort of little wheel girder, or how you say, like hole for the wheel, so it kind of like can turn around. And the scaffolding was also in the way, so I tried to do my best as I could. And if you don't nitpick, I did manage to get it look pretty decent. And you don't really see it as much when you're on the ride, that it kind of like clips through the building. And now when I added the iron girder, and I'm just trying to make the inside of this dome so mechanical as possible. Because some of the things, like you only see it from the outside of the perspective from the dome, but it does look so cool to have like the ride going around, so it feels like there's something going on there, like a turbine, as I said. So I'm really I'm quite happy with the addition of this ride too, and that means that we have the drop tower, the chairlifts, coaster, we have the Coriolis, and now we have this guy and the boat ride. So now Blackmire has 6 rides. And as I said, to be honest, I actually only had the coaster in mind when I first built Blackmire. So to get all these rides in and kind of have them intertwined and incorporated as good as I can, I'm actually super stoked of the end result here. So I'm quite happy with this, and as I said, I will probably add one more or 2 new flat rides. I'm gonna try find some smaller ones this time, and trying to see if I can make them look steampunky in some way. But what you see me do here, guys, is that I feel like the dome was super plain. So I feel like it needed a little bit more life and some more stuff on the outside. So it kind of like goes well with the surroundings, the atmosphere, and I just try to do something I didn't do before, and still, yeah, you know, guys, when you get to this point in a park that is basically the same theme, the creativity juice, how do you say, it's still there, but you feel like your buildings doesn't really look different, and it destroys kind of your mojo. But nevertheless, I'm pretty satisfied with this addition here, as I said, and I don't really think that any other ride would have fitted here than the Monteleone here, as I tried and used. So I'm super stoked about it. And as I said, guys, just here adding the last couple of detailing, just trying to add some different stuff to the pallets, so it's not only barrels and oil drums you'll see constantly, but it kind of makes sense since it's industrial, and I just kind of like want some stuff all the way around the pathing, so it doesn't feel super plain, you know. And again, the cable lines, they do add so much stuff, and just want cables everywhere in this park. I just want the busyness vibe, you know, and clutter and all that stuff. So, but as I said, guys, this is a little bit part 1. I'm not gonna call it part 1, but this is part 1. And then second video, I'm hoping to get this area done. I got some plans of what I want to do. It's definitely have a lot of assets and maybe some big water containers or something like that. But that's still in the it's still something I'm brainstorming. But I will definitely make this area finished for next video, so I can cross that over. So, but guys, as I always say, I appreciate you guys so much for watching and for just looking at my creation and give me feedback and comments. And you guys mean the world to me, if you didn't know that, but you really do. And your comments just brightens my day constantly, so please keep the comments coming, guys. I love them, and without you guys giving me the push and the feedback, I would probably not have gone where I am now. And also why I freaking love this community. You guys keep me going, and yeah, I can't praise you guys enough for supporting me. It's so awesome, guys. Yeah, that was just a little thing I just wanted you guys to know. Yeah, I did add up the little vending machine here. I felt like it needed something, and vending machines and that thing I did with the overhang and kind of like close it in just felt super cool. But yeah, guys, as I said, I can't praise enough how much I appreciate you guys for watching. Leave your comments down below, guys, if you have anything you want to say or share. I would love to hear them. I'll see you in the next video, and have an awesome day. Enjoy the cinematics.